Hey, Nick here, Recovery and Wellbeing, three principles, Alpha and Omega. Today, what we're going to speak about is not being a hater in the recovery community. That means not making predictions on other people's failure. No matter how obvious it is that these people are going to fail in whatever endeavor it is involving their recovery, just keep it to yourself. Don't speak it out loud, because when you do that, you're creating a justification bias on your part, because nobody wants to be wrong. So if you're talking about it to people like you're predicting someone's going to fail, after that you automatically want it to happen because of the self-justification bias. And you can say it doesn't exist, you can say yeah right, but you're wrong. Just because you have a brain doesn't mean you know how they work. The self-justification bias is real. It's best to not even think those kinds of thoughts, because those thoughts lead to validation seeking. And that's the birthplace of unhealthy gossiping and judging. So not being an asshole starts from within. It's not just how you appear to people. So we do try to help people identify those thoughts that lead to gossiping and judging and being a hater. Like, for instance, I have a friend in the recovery community who basically right now at this point is the poster child for why people in early recovery shouldn't get into relationships. But at the beginning of it all, I was not allowing myself to even entertain the notion that this person was going to fail. Even though other people were doing it, I just did not do that. I didn't allow myself to feed into that haterism. I wanted him to succeed. I wanted him and his girlfriend to succeed. And I did that. I wouldn't allow myself to entertain the possibility they would fail, even though I kind of knew that there was high probability they would, which they did, but it's just a learning thing that a lot of people have to go through, so I don't judge him or his girlfriend. It's just that, it's something people have to go through. I've seen people in recovery get into relationships and that they did work out, but they're definitely the exception to the rule. I'm talking about one or two people, two at the most, like relationships that started with both people in early recovery and they succeeded. I mean, and there's well over a dozen. I can think of, if I had a whole like an hour, I could think of over a dozen right now that didn't. But anyways, don't be a hater. Try not to even think those hateful thoughts. Just want people to succeed. Really, for real, it's good for the soul. Have a good day. Nick here, Recovery and Wellbeing, three principles, doing our part to make the recovery community a better place to be.